Let the main event begin. Both bots here looking to go 3-0, and already a beautiful shot from the other glitch, flipping Jade Dragon over, and now landing more attacks, trying to throw them out of the arena early. Jade Dragon is able to get back up, but the other glitch just goes right back on the attack. And now trying to get them into the screws. A great shot there. Oh, beautiful hit by the other glitch. It's Jade Dragon has really not been able to do anything to them early, but we've seen Jade Dragon come back from absolute beatings before. They're like they did in their first two fights against Gingerbread and Switchback. Like the other glitch, it's now Jade Dragon trying to use that lifter to try and get the other glitch over, but the other glitch having none of it and landing some absolutely brutal attacks. They're not doing too much damage. Jade Dragon is a tough bot, but there's a setting him flying, and he doesn't need to. Oh! The other glitch nearly throws Jade Dragon out of the arena. They don't need to break him if he's out of the box. This is absolute domination from the other glitch. Jade Dragon has landed some solid attacks, but for the most part, it's been the other glitch completely in control, and Jade Dragon nearly flies out again. Wow, this is just absolute perfection the other glitch has demonstrated throughout this fight. Now Jade Dragon nearly gets thrown out of the arena again. They were stuck on the wall. Well, can Jade Dragon do anything to counter this? So far, they are vastly behind, and while they've come back before, I can't see them doing it here unless they get something miracle. They need that lifter jammed in the other glitch's weapon, and that's just not happening. The other glitch just landing. Oh, they finally get a push, but the other glitch just goes right back on the offensive, flipping Jade Dragon and throwing them. Let the rematch of the third place playoff begin. Both bots sit at 0-1. They need this win desperately, and Thunderbolt getting underneath Uppercut early, though they have lost the tip of their flipper. And I think Uppercut has lost one of its forks in the process, but Thunderbolt still managing to get underneath. Now is Uppercut in a very bad position. A great flip by the Flipper King. And Uppercut recovers nicely though, and their weapon is still alive and swinging. That is spinning. It's going to be good for them. They're going to need to be able to deliver it into Thunderbolt like they did in the third place playoff. They did break them in one hit, but Thunderbolt looking to break Uppercut as they send them flying out of camera range. Thunderbolt being a lot more measured with its flips, but when they have the opportunities to land those big shots, they do. But Uppercut lands a big shot of his own. Thunderbolt flipped over and in a very vulnerable position. Uppercut seizing the opportunity, but does not manage to land the kill shot. That could be Uppercut's last opportunity. You never know with a bot as powerful as Thunderbolt. But then again, you never know with a bot as powerful as Uppercut either. Two top-tier robots, at least from last season, duking that out for their tournament lives in the second round of the fight cards, and Uppercut nearly goes out of the arena, but they're able to stand strong and deliver another shot. Who will win this absolute brawl between last season's third and fourth places? Uppercut is sent flying again and broken apart. Thunderbolt lands the killer shot, breaking Uppercut into 4 pieces and saves its season. Let the bot battle begin. Both bots surround their weapons. Riptide gets a good shot, but Nemesis got to the side of that wedge, and you can see the crack already starting to form. Riptide already starting to slow down, and Riptide is broken in half. Nemesis survives quite easily as Riptide's reliability issues lose them fight number 3 in a row. Oh my. Let the main event begin. Last season's runner-up looks to take down last season's wildcard, but Whiplash so far is getting underneath Tantrum. This is a huge development, and now Tantrum is on the screws, on the back foot early. Yeah, and Whiplash is in control. So there goes the armor belt for Tantrum. And Tantrum and Underarm now exposed to the side, and Whiplash able to get underneath, pin him to the wall, and now suplexing Tantrum, but loses a lifting fork in the process. Whiplash is starting off incredibly well here. Tantrum needs to counter this. Here's what Whiplash just keeps going on the offensive, continuing to lift Tantrum wherever he wants. Well, not exactly wherever he wants, but with Whiplash in control at this point. And now Tantrum rips a wedge off of Whiplash. This could be a beginning. Now Whiplash gets underneath Tantrum again, flipping him over, breaking off his self-riding arm, and throwing him out of the arena. Let the battle begin. Two rookies colliding, and Riptide already getting underneath Retrograde. He's popping him up a little bit there, and now flipping him over. A great shot there by Riptide going in, and now just completely removing the undercutter in the back. Oh, and there goes the other fork of Retrograde. Riptide completely dominating here, and it doesn't even seem like he's trying. Retrograde now in the corner and out of the arena. Let the box battle begin. Oh, what a deflection from Mannerheim. Nemesis has been flying, and again halfway across the arena. Nemesis nearly goes out of the arena with that shot. Mannerheim's wedge, the perfect counter. It seems Nemesis there goes a part of the arena wall. Oh my god. Oh, all the screws were going the wrong way, I guess. Nemesis, oh my goodness. Nemesis goes flying, takes another chunk out of the arena wall. Nemesis does not have an answer for that wedge. He kind of gets boxed in, but he's able to escape. But Mannerheim's wedge just absorbs the shot on Sprinter again with another great deflection. Mannerheim gets underneath and flips. Let the bot battle begin. Two vertical spinners looking to go to 2-0, and neither Hypershock seems to be getting underneath there, and then Bombshell gets underneath. A little back and forth testing between the wedges. Oh, there's a showcase of Hypershock speed. Oh, geez, Hypershock lands a decent shot on Bombshell, but Bombshell gets underneath and nearly gets Hypershock into the screws, but Hypershock able to escape, especially without being flipped. That would have been disastrous. Oh, and now Hypershock gets flipped. I guess it is kind of disastrous. See what Bombshell can do with this. But Hypershock just eats the shots and gets self-righted. Not self-righted, just righted. And now Bombshell continuing to gain the advantage, but Hypershock lands a brutal uppercut. Bombshell now upside down. Hypershock looking to keep the fight going. And Bombshell, looking now, it's back on its wheels, and Hypershock lands another uppercut. Oh my goodness, what a shot! Oh my! This is it. The final match of the season. Sawblaze, Whiplash. Who takes it all and wins Season 2 of LEGO BattleBots? Let the championship begin! Sawblaze gets around to the side of Whiplash, pins them in the corner. They're trying to target that wedge with that hammer saw. If they can get that off, then this fight could be over in a hurry. Yeah, but Sawblaze, again, does not have the most powerful weapon, so that's going to be quite difficult, even for wedges fairly weakly attached to Whiplash. Now Whiplash counters back with a little lift. Doesn't get too far, though. Sawblaze now scoops up Whiplash again. Another direct shot with that hammer saw, this time to the wheel. If he doesn't land one of those critical areas, try to focus on those, that hammer saw could very well be wasted hitting the wrong target. It's Sawblaze keeping control of it, but now Whiplash now Sawblaze scoops him up again, really taking control this time around. Now trying to drop that hammer saw yet again on the wedge. They are hitting the wedge, but no real damage, it seems. Now Whiplash gets underneath. It's great back and forth between these two bots as Sawblaze nearly got on screws. Now Sawblaze just rams Whiplash into the screws without any problems. Whiplash able to get down, but now they are trapped against Sawblaze, a great control bot. And as you can see, it's not going super well for Whiplash to start. Sawblaze, I think, has the edge at this point in this fight, well over a minute in. But Whiplash can turn things around in a hurry. That lifter is just oh so powerful. And you can see they get underneath again. They grab Sawblaze, trying to throw them into the screws. That's been the bane of Sawblaze's opponents. Will it be the bane of Sawblaze? Does not seem like it at this point. Sawblaze scoops up Whiplash again, dropping that hammer saw over and over again, but failing to land that critical shot to rip off the wedge.
Sawblaze's forks have worked incredibly well this fight, even though they're very worn down. Oh, there goes a chunk out from underneath Whiplash, I believe. Now Sawblaze scoops up and just jams Whiplash into the screws. Whiplash is able to escape, but that piece, yes indeed, that piece is from the left side drive of Whiplash. It's not going to break it, but it's going to make things a lot more difficult for Whiplash to outmaneuver Sawblaze. And Sawblaze just scoops up Whiplash again. Those forks have been working incredibly well, but Whiplash getting underneath more than enough times to find that right angle, it seems. But they have complete control of Sawblaze here, and now Sawblaze is up on the screws. There's Whiplash. Sawblaze quickly comes down, but Whiplash just flips them back over. What a comeback charge that Whiplash is on here. But there you go. You see him slow down, cause some damage. And now there goes the wedge. Sawblaze has its breakthrough, and Whiplash is in a load of trouble right now. They have no way to get underneath Sawblaze from the front. And there's another brutal ram from Sawblaze. He's taking control completely in the final stages of this fight. And this Whiplash on the screws one last time, as this championship final will go to a judge's decision between Sawblaze and Whiplash, and what a final it was. Now both bots' fates lay in the hands of the judges. Let the bot battle begin. Two big spinners, and Monochrome gain control early. Fins Nemesis for like half a second. Oh, there's a huge shot. Nemesis and flying. Monochrome's just spinning. Oh, another good shot between the two. Monochrome the aggressor early, and getting a lot of shots in. Another big hit. And whoa! Monochrome gets it flying into the corner, but now Nemesis charging into Monochrome's spinner. Nemesis usually just sits still and waits for the other bot to hit him, but now they're just going straight at Monochrome's weapon. I think this is the most aggressive we've ever seen Nemesis. That's going to be huge. Should this fight go at distance? Let's be real, it probably isn't. We got two weapons as powerful as these two. Some incredible shots to kick things off, and great shots to continue. Nemesis going over Monochrome, and both bots get sent flying to opposite sides of the arena. This is absolutely brutal. Both machines going at it with no fear of either one of these weapons. And there's another brutal shot. Hard to tell who's winning at this point. A great shot by Monochrome sends Nemesis flying halfway across the arena, but Nemesis just gets right back up and delivers a massive counter shot. It's an absolutely incredible fight so far. And there's another brutal weapon-to-weapon exchange. And again, as both bots just look completely fine. No real damage to either bot, as these weapons just continue to collide again and again. Oh, but there's a chunk of Monochrome's drum out. That's the first damage of this fight. Almost a minute in. But how much longer can these two bots last here? They're both delivering some serious exchanges. His Nemesis' newfound aggression is probably getting a lot of points there. I'd say Monochrome maybe has slightly more control, and of course Nemesis ripping that one piece off has the damage at the moment, but that could change in an instant. And Monochrome now sends them flying again. I think we're closing in on the end of this fight. Definitely under a minute to go at this point. Both bots just refusing to back down, and neither showing any signs of slowing down. Just some ridiculous shots. This can get off. Monochrome and Nemesis, the channel mascot and the rookie, duking it out with everything they've got for that quarterfinal spot. They just continue to brawl head to head, weapon on weapon. No fear from either machine as they just continue to slam into each other. This is an absolutely incredible fight, and it looks like this fight will go to a judge's decision. Oh my goodness. Nemesis versus Monochrome, folks, is the second fight of the tournament to go to a judge's decision.
Let the main event begin. Hypershock and Riptide tears off the wedge of Hypershock early. This promised to be an explosive main event, but Hypershock is already on the back foot without their wedge. They can't get underneath Riptide, and Riptide forces them into a backflip and launches them into the air again. That drums, but Riptide is just so powerful. Hypershock needs to recover here. They won't get thrown to the ceiling, but if Riptide continues to land shots like that, that's 4 backflips now. They're going to be in a very tough spot. They still have their spinner. They got to utilize that as much as they can. And Riptide lands a relatively tame shot there, and another one. And there goes a huge chunk of that weapon. A 5th backflip that Hypershock gets sent into. And they're struggling here. Hypershock gets back right side up, but they're basically weaponless. And Riptide just continuing to pour it on. And how is that? Oh my goodness, a 6th backflip. And now how? A wheel just came off of Hypershock. Riptide pouring it on, not letting up in the slightest. Hypershock is basically destroyed. How that frame is still attached, I have no idea. Riptide just continuing to just deliver that weapon. Hypershock has had no response. Can Hypershock even survive? Riptide just continuing to go face first in the Hypershock, and Hypershock inviting the exchanges, but they are getting torn apart for it. How that frame has not come apart, I have no idea. Hypershock showing some incredible resilience, but they haven't done anything in return to Riptide. Can they do something? And what a shot by Riptide there, and again Riptide just have complete control of this fight. There's been oh my goodness, the wedge has come off of Riptide. Unbelievable. Hypershock has outlasted that wedge. Can they find a way to pull this thing together? Riptide drum falls off the bot. Unbelievable. Hypershock flips Riptide over, and this could be it. Unbelievable. Hypershock has managed to live through the barrage of Riptide. Riptide is getting counted out, and it will be Hypershock that moves to 3-0.